Good afternoon. We are at Electronica India 2025 and we are at Emerson's stall. With us, we have Mr. Ved Vyas. He is the regional lead for NI and Emerson. NI, it was earlier known as NI, and now it is Emerson. So, Ved, what exactly are you showcasing this time in Electronica?
Right. Thanks so much, Manas. So as Emerson, we're very excited to be here. So Emerson Test and Measurement, we are part of Emerson Test and Measurement. We were NI and we are basically the test and measurement wing of Emerson. So typically in the entire electronics industry, for any electronic component, be it from a very simple, diode that we learn about in our engineering days, to the most complex of semiconductor systems, to the most complex automotive systems that go into all vehicles. NI has been at the forefront of testing these both at the design as well as the production test stage. So today at Electronica, we are showcasing our capabilities in testing any and all electronic products, both at the design as well as the production test side of things.
Any new product that you are showcasing, or it's the regular right now and machines that you have brought in?
Right. So we are showcasing a mix of our most successful products as well as the newer products that we are bringing to the market.
Okay.
So amongst the products that we have been running for many, many years now are the PXI platforms, which is the standard platform for any sort of electronic validation test as well as production test.
Okay.
Among the newer products, what we are showcasing are 2 points. On the software side, we are showcasing our AI-enabled software tools, which will be working with our flagship software called LabVIEW. The AI-enabled tool is called Nigel. So it works with our latest version of our LabVIEW software. And on the hardware side, we are showcasing our semiconductor test systems because, as you know, semiconductor is something that the government is also investing a lot on.
Exactly.
So we are partnering closely with most of the semiconductor companies that you can see. We recently signed an MOU with Keynes. So we are showcasing the products that Keynes is going to be using. And some of the other semiconductor companies are also in talks with us to use.
Okay. So I can see a lot of equipments that you have brought in. Can you just brief us what all equipments have you got here?
Absolutely. So on the electronics test side, right? So we have a product called Compact DAC that is typically used for any sort of PCBA test. We have a product called Compact Rio, which is used for any sort of embedded control and monitoring test. We have a product platform called PXI, which is used for any sort of electronic validation and production test. All of these 3 sets of hardware that we spoke about, Compact DAC, Compact Rio, PXI, all of them run on our software tools called LabVIEW and TestStand. LabVIEW is used for writing the test code for all these tests, and TestStand is used for automating these tests for any sort of products. So that is what we are showcasing. 3 types of hardware setups as well as 2 types of software products.
Okay. So now, can you, with you being in this industry for a while now, how is Emerson supporting its engineers or customers rather in developing their products or testing their products? So do you help them come to your test centers and do the testing, and you handhold them?
That's a very good question, Manas. So I would say there are 2 models. One is for the more established companies like some of the regular names that you'll hear. So for a lot of these companies, they have huge facilities where they have teams of engineers.
Yes.
So with them, we work in a model where they purchase a lot of our hardware and software, and we basically help them to develop their test automation frameworks to make sure that their products work reliably. And the goal is also to ensure that tests become strategic differentiator for them, so that because their business also benefits from investing in our technology. The other piece that I wanted to touch upon is that India has such a vibrant startup ecosystem. So we are also working with a lot of the startups through our technology accelerator program. Under this program, NI has a facility in its Bangalore office where we have a space for startups to come and visit us to do a lot of their tests in our setups itself, so that they don't have to go through the pain of investing in the hardware and software. And budget or finance does not become a roadblock for them to develop their products. So both the models we work with, customers have our products in their facility. Customers can come to our facility and run the tests.
And you handhold them?
Absolutely, absolutely. We have a team of engineers. So India and Emerson for India, we have one of the largest footprints. In fact, India has the second largest R&D site for NI globally after the US. And they make products not just for India, but for the world. And the same team handholds any customers or any startup who needs our help to, bring up their product. And we will basically help them in their entire test and measurement journey.
Uh, Now, yes, you are helping startups. I understand that. But are you also talking to or investing your resources with academic institutions as well?
Absolutely, absolutely. Again, that's an extension of the Technology Accelerator program. So we have something called the academic program. So we work with most of the academic institutions that you would typically name. And we run different contests like hackathons. So we run programs where students can essentially use our technology. We have specific academic product lines, so students can use our products and develop different projects and basically showcase them to the industry. This helps them with two things. Number one is an exposure to the technology that the industry is using, and number two, to showcase their talents to any potential company which may want to recruit them. So this has been going on for quite some time now, and we're very happy that we are now re-engaging with the academic community with a lot of new vigor and zeal in these recent few months and years.
With now, I understand that you have been helping industry as a whole, from the students community to the young entrepreneurs and the established. But I want to know how Emerson is working in India on the design part of their own products, or is it completely outsourced?
Right. So that's an interesting point. So there is short answer is there is no outsourcing. We do all of our
Outsourced in the sense out
right,
of India.
of India. Okay, understood. Okay, yeah, understood. Yes, that's a very important point. So like I mentioned, our NI's Emerson NI's second largest R&D center after the US, after the headquarters, is in India. So and it's not new. So we've been in India since 1997.
Correct.
It was, of course, a 3 people team back then. Now it's much larger. Some of the key products that Emerson NI makes, the lead R&D of that is led out of India. So some of the products that I have mentioned, the core product definition and R&D teams are based out of India, and they build these products which are consumed by consumers both in India and across the world. So we are very happy to have been a part of the movement where we are designing in India for the world. So that is something that we have been doing for a few years now, and that's something that we are very happy and proud about.
It's quite aligned with the Atmanirbhar Bharat.
Exactly. So we're very happy to be doing that. So, right.
Great, Ved. So you yourself are an engineer. So anything that you want to tell to your community, upcoming engineering community students, that what should they focus on?
Right. No, absolutely. I think it's a great time to be, coming out as an engineering graduate. There is a lot of opportunity in all phases of product development. I think one thing that we probably can do better in terms of, as a country, is to basically equip our upcoming engineers with knowledge about what is going on in the industry. I think on that front, we as NI try to make sure that we give you that perspective. If you look at any product development company, a lot of the different stages of product development, right, from design to validation to production test, is now happening in India. So that provides engineers with opportunities in each of these phases, as opposed to back in the day when only, let's say, the backend support was being taken care of by India. So we're in an excellent stage that way. So I think my message would be that in all of these different stages of product development, there are many, many opportunities. Learn the right tools. If you're interested in test and measurement, please reach out to NI. We will be more than happy to present you with a perspective of what goes on in the test and measurement industry. How do we work with most of the companies that you see, let's say in Electronica, Productronica? How do we work with companies in the automotive industry, the aerospace industry, the semiconductor industry? So, all of them have a lot of common elements when it comes to their validation and production tests. So for all engineers, I think the message would be reach out to us, learn not just us, any company, learn the right tools and put yourselves in an excellent position to be, very valuable to any and all of these companies.
Great word of advice, Ved. Thank you so much. Really, this will help our engineering community. And pleasure
Absolutely.
speaking to you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.